What's going on, everybody? So I've got the Traeger Pro Series 34 pellet smoker put together, and I'm actually got them here on my porch, and I was doing some of the initial setups. So I just want to talk about the initial setups for a moment. Basically, I fired it up because it tells you to fire it up to high, and I took all the baffling out and everything, and there's a heat baffle, and there's this drip tray, and then there's this grate, and then this top grate. Well, they tell you to take this grate out, take the drip tray out, take out the heat baffle that's down there, and then just check for air current because there's a fan that blows on the fire. And so I did that, and there was good air current, there was good heat, the auger's running, and then after I verified all that was happening, then it told me to go back to shutdown, which I did. And then it says, because when you hit shutdown, you're basically resetting the hot rod, the heat rod in there, and then you flip it to smoke. Right now I got it on shutdown because I just got through doing these initial things, but then they tell you to flip the smoke, wait till pellets have fallen into the little fire cup in there, and then once it's on fire, put it on shutdown, and then put everything back together. Basically, that's all you got to do. Now I'm going to do the curing process. And basically, the curing process is with any grill. The curing process involves typically most grills, you coat them in oil, just coat the interior with vegetable oil, any kind of spray oil, whatever, bacon grease. Some guys do bacon grease, and then you heat the grill really hot, around 400 degrees, 500 degrees, and you let it sit for about an hour. And what that does is it gets any of the chemicals out of there from the manufacturing process. It just burns up all the unwanted stuff in your grill. That way it's food ready. So what this grill says to do, or Traeger says to do with this grill, is after I've done all these initial things, I'm going to dial this to high, and then I'm going to wait 45 minutes and let it do its thing, and keep the door closed. But first you want to verify there's a fire going, and once the fire's going, you close the door and you count down 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started on this thing. So we're going to go down here, and I'm going to kick it over to high, which is 450. Sorry. So anyways, it's 450. I just heard some pellets falling in the bottom there, so we should see some smoke start to really kind of bellow up here. And they are. Or I'm sorry, what they said to do, I'm already screwed up here. They say set it to smoke. You should always start at smoke. And then once you got smoke rolling, a good decent smoke rolling, then dial it to your cook temp. So let's wait until we get some good smoke rolling out of this here. Oh, by the way, I did put the add-on shelf here. It's pretty cool. It just basically folds up and down. You gotta be careful though not to pinch yourself, and they even tell you. They got a little sticker here. It says your weight capacity 30 pounds. Nothing heavier than 30 pounds on this. So don't be sitting your kids on it. And don't pinch yourself when you're lowering it. So I hear the pellets falling into the cup. I'm just waiting for that smoke to really start kicking up. But yeah, I mean, I have the assembly video that I'm going to put up here soon of me putting it together. It'll be a fast forward style assembly, but it was actually pretty easy to put together. Most of the parts were already there. I just had to put the legs on pretty much, and smokestack and just the little things. It wasn't too complicated at all. It was a two-man job, but I did it with myself. I just did some things to ensure that I didn't hurt the grill when I was doing it. But if you look in the video, you can see how to put it together by yourself. It's pretty easy. This takes about 10 minutes for that smoke to get rolling, so we will get back here in a second when it's actually doing it. Alright, we have a good bit of billowing smoke coming out of this, so now let's set it to high. And it says basically close the door for 45 minutes. So that's what we will do. This one, actually, I'm very surprised, but that doesn't, I mean, not that it matters on a pellet smoker, but it really ain't leaking any smoke too much. I mean, it's mostly just coming out the chimney like you would want it to. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you get a little bit of leakage here, but like I said, on a pellet grill, you don't really care. And the size of this one is awesome because you can cook a lot of stuff in there. Yep. You can cook a lot of stuff in this. I can do about 8 racks of ribs in here, about 8 chickens, several briskets, many racks of ribs. I mean, this thing's got a lot of space to it. So I'm going to leave it alone, let it do its thing. I did fill up the pellet hopper here with just some B&B pellets. I'm going to keep the Traeger ones for when I actually do some cooking. I want to save the good pellets for that. Not that B&B is bad or anything, but I do want to use their pellets first. See how they go and how they taste. But yeah, I got it all loaded up. This is I think this is a 19-pound hopper. So you can fit a complete bag of pellets in here before filling it up again. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just a little teaser, if you will, on the Traeger Pro Series. So I'm drinking water today. It's really hot. So once I get the assembly video edited, I will put it out there so you can check it out. I also have a tri-tip video to do, or edit also, and I'll get that out there here soon. So anyways, guys, if you haven't already noticed, I am now on Instagram. So if you look for the lowercase t, lowercase the underscore brew underscore q, go ahead and connect with me on Instagram. I'm sharing stuff quite a bit now. And also on Facebook, I have a Brew-Q page. So look up the brew-q and like my page and keep in the know. And if you are subscribed, hit the little bell. If you don't hit that stupid bell, you won't know I've posted a video. I don't know why YouTube thinks it's a good idea to have people subscribe, but then you gotta still hit a bell. Clearly, if you're subscribed, you're interested in knowing when videos are posted, so I don't get it. That's a whole nother problem, whole nother subject. Cheers, guys, and I'll get back to you here soon.